Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September 29th. We are almost October 1st. Right next to me, we have Edwin Delas Santos making the Dragon House debut. It's been around the block and it's been around the game for a long time. Now, Edwin, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where were you born and raised, and what got you into martial arts?
I'm Edwin Delas Santos. I was born and raised in San Jose. The way I got introduced to fighting was just fighting in general. It kind of kept me out of trouble, so I kind of stuck with it since a teenager.
What age do you start getting into training?
Probably 16.
16.
Yeah.
And what's the first style martial art that you get into?
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Yeah.
So your base is striking.
Yeah, it's always been striking, but I've had a lot of good wrestling coaches to teach me grappling, jiu-jitsu, and everything. So well-rounded.
You've been fighting for a long time, and how many amateur fights do you have total?
I have about 16 to 17 amateur fights.
Right.
I have 20 including MMA.
Including MMA, but you do a lot of kickboxing.
Yes, Muay Thai.
A lot of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Right. Now you've been in the game for a long time, and how old are you right now, Edwin?
30 years old. So it's been a long time already.
You're 30 years old.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought you were in your 20s still. So you're on your peak right now.
I look like it, right? No, I'm
absolutely. That's right. Oh, you're Filipino, right?
Mexican.
You're Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. Shit.
That's all good. Everyone gets Filipino. But no, 100% Mexican.
100%. Do you speak Spanish too?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, nice. So so you born, what county do you born in?
Santa Clara County, but I was born and raised on the east side. So a little bit.
So it's kind of like a native in this area.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. Now, you have a large family living around here?
Here and just around the United States, back in Mexico also. Yeah.
Shit. Wow.
All over.
So where are your parents located now?
Right, they live in San Jose.
They live in San Jose?
Yeah.
Now, let's talk a little bit about which gym do you train at right now?
I'm training out at Smash Gyms with the Fight Team Smash Fighter.
With Rudy Coach Rudy, one of the OGs around.
Yeah.
So now, you've been with Rudy since day one?
When he had Unlimited, and then they merged with Smash. So I've been with him since the merger. My first real coach that took me under his wing was James Terry.
James Terry?
Yes.
Oh shit, James Terry, man. He fought on my show a long time ago.
I've been going to his shows for a long time.
James Terry. Now, James opened his own gym now at Pleasanton, right?
Yeah.
Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. I see so many OGs they were starting the amateur on my show and then end up turning pro and then 10 long year pro and then now to retire is kind of crazy. It's a blessing to do all this journey when I'm involving MMA and how many people I get to meet, and all forms of fighter, and some of them make it to the top on the spotlight. It's pretty awesome.
It is.
Part of it, witness all the fighters.
Even as a spectator, you see them being in their camps fighting, and then they transition to teaching, having their own gyms, and it's a trip.
Yeah. I know James Terry had 2 daughters, right?
Yeah.
Same as me. I got 2 daughters. It's the same as James Terry. Actually, my nephew living in East Bay, Denville. My nephew actually trains with James Terry's gym for a little while too.
Okay.
Nice. Now I know they have a few pro fighters, J.C. Donaldson and Ivan. I forgot his last name. They all train together in that gym now. Now on this upcoming fight, you are fighting another guy. No news on the Bay Area, Andrew Johnson. It's a smaller version of a flyweight and kind of awkward because he's small for flyweight, but he doesn't want to mix strawweight. And at the same time, strawweight, there is no market for strawweight.
Yeah, there's no market.
There's no market for strawweight. So I've been talking to him for all these years, and I'm like, hey, let's go down to strawweight. He's like, you go down to strawweight, there's no future unless you make it to one championship.
Yeah.
And all this,
fight in Japan or something.
Yeah, you go to Asia, they have even 105-pound fights. What are you gonna do with the 105 pounds?
Yeah.
and then 150, and then I'm like, oh, you either have to get some deadlift to get yourself up to 125, you know. So like, no stranger, both you guys know each other, even though you never fought before. Like, what you think of him?
He's tricky. He gives a lot of looks. He got good grappling, stand-ups, decent. But he's anybody you never want to like just say, oh, they're just scrubs. You always gotta go in there and want to like be ready for the worst.
Yes, and then you know, one thing about Andrew, you know, like even though I'm coaching him, you know, I kind of like a no-brainer. Everybody knows too. It's his size.
Mm-hmm.
The size is like his disadvantage. You know, he fought one part of time. I think he fought Mark Hominko. Now it's from AKA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he used to train with Rudy too.
Yeah.
You know, like the size difference. You know, he's just too small. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
5'3". You know, walking around and 130 pound give or take. You know, have to eat a lot to even make it 135.
Mm-hmm.
Having some disadvantage. Like, what do you see yourself that against him that you can dominate?
Picking my shots, keeping the distance, have really good footwork.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it comes to clinch, be stronger than him.
Right.
And even in the wrestling.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're definitely a lot bigger than him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how on the day of, you know, let's see how everything plays out. So definitely size, strength, probably gonna be on your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously he gonna have to come get over the hurdle to get somebody bigger, larger. If he does get into clinch, hopefully he can pull off some sort of a technical outscore you. You know, otherwise it's gonna be a tough fight for him. You know, so. Now, in the 125 pound division in the Bay Area, there's a lot of those 125ers out there. Is there anyone getting caught your eye that you're looking at like, this dude might be in the future, might be a one fighting me at one point, you know?
There's always a handful, but honestly, I think take it one fight at a time. And when it comes to negotiating, my coach handles it, and then we talk about it, and then we go from there.
Now,
So,
when was your last fight?
My last fight was March 31st in Stockton, Muay Thai.
March 31st. So it was a 6, 7, 8 months ago.
6 months ago.
6 months ago now.
That's where I broke my arm.
A fight Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. And then when was the last amateur MMA fight?
Last MMA fight was probably a year ago.
A year ago, and you fought Antoine Hope, right?
Yeah.
And he ended up winning your fight, and he went to the contender.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, and he ended up got knocked.
Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out.
Knocked the fuck out. That was a highlight reel for UFC, the Contender Series.
Oh,
He literally got knocked out. He even get up for like 4 or 5 minutes or something.
Yeah,
Right?
he was out flat. Yeah, that fight was in Arizona. The odds were against me coming off an injury, which I should have waited a couple more months, but the opportunity was there and I had to take it.
Right. How do you feel when you're against Antoine? Like, how does he beat you? Did he beat you out wrestling you, or?
It was more like the wrestling, and then once we got back up to our feet, he had a little bit more cardio than I did. I didn't wrestle as hard in that camp the way I should have. Hindsight, I could have done all this stuff, but I'm gonna take that, learn from it, and then just not make that mistake again.
So he actually fought one of our guy too. The Mongolian kid, I believe he fought him before he fought you. You know, there's one of the Mongolian kid, I believe he's 2-2.
Okay, I think I saw that fight.
Yeah, man, same thing. The kid was like dying into the opportunity, but wasn't really 100% prepared. End up he getting submitted by an armbar, you know. So
that's the thing, right? Like you want to take any opportunity you can, but sometimes you gotta be smart.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, you know, here we go now. 2 veteran flyweight fighter from the Bay Area, Andrew Johnson versus, you know, Edwin Santos, and this is definitely the fight that people don't want to miss it out. You know, it's one of the pro fights, and we have November 9th. We have over 22, 23 fights on this upcoming card. 16 amateur, 8 professionals, so don't miss it out. It's a huge stack card. So now, if people want to get a hold of you, buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
So you can contact me by Instagram. My name is The Real Edwin Delas Santos, or just come by and try out Smash Gyms. I'll be there. I'm there every day.
Now, I saw Smash Gym have a couple locations. The one you train at is in Milpitas, right?
Yeah, that's where the fight team mainly trains at. We go Sunnyvale, San Jose every now and then, but the main spot is Milpitas.
So you guys have three
Yeah, for that gym.
for that gym. So three Smash Gym, but the headquarter, all the fighters that train in Milpitas.
Yeah.
I think the Milpitas gym years and years ago, I think when Rudy, they used to have a smoker down there.
That was during his unlimited days.
Yeah, that's right. So it's the same location.
Yeah, same location.
Yeah, I mean back in the day, man, I bring my students go up there and then they do smokers out there, but now the California shut down all most of the smoke gets shut down now. It's a little harder to do the smoker now. So now, any special loved one, training partners, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Just gonna shout out my whole team, Smash Fighter, all my people out there in San Jose and everything. Yeah, thank you for showing the love all the time, and just fucking hit me up and let's fucking get it.
Let's blow up the roof
Yeah.
at the venue on November 9th. Come out, support Edwin. I never even see you fighting the Bay Area, so this is like one and only that I see you fight in the local show.
It's been a while. It's been, the last one was in Stockton. That was Muay Thai, but for MMA, it's probably been like 2-3 years.
Oh
So,
yeah,
it's
so I'm
like
hoping you
back,
can bring a
back.
big crowd cheering for you to coming out.
Sure.
You know, so it's gonna be either the second or the third pro fight of the night, and door opens at 3 p.m. First fight kicks off at 4. That's the amateur. Professional kicks off around 6:45 p.m. So making sure you stay tuned. And Edwin will be either number 2 or number 3 fight of the night. So making sure you stay tuned and follow me on Instagram. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and support, all the fight fans out there. And check out DragonHouseMMA.com. The fight card update will be in the next few days. So you're gonna see a lot of matchups. Incredible, a lot of big stack cards gonna be on this upcoming event. So do not miss it out. Now, if Andrew Johnson watching this interview, what do you have to say to Andrew?
Be ready. Just be ready. Don't get injured. Don't miss weight. Just fucking be ready.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be ready.
So missing weight is probably never gonna be an issue for Andrew Johnson. Don't lose too much weight. That's what you gotta have to focus on. Make sure you gain weight, kids, and against a bigger guy. Now, what do you walk around weight right now?
145.
145. So it's a really healthy, solid 20-pound cut.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now, who is your favorite UFC fighter?
There's so many.
You have to pick one that you like it, and it's kind of like an itemize.
There's honestly Ilya Topuria. He's fighting Max Holloway.
Oh shit, that guy.
Yeah, he has the cleanest boxing. His wrestling is good and everything. It's like he's a well-rounded fighter. It's gonna be a hard fight for Max Holloway, but if he can use his range, piece him up, hey.
Do you think Max will have experience advantage or size advantage on him?
He's gonna have the experience advantage and the size advantage, but if he can, the only thing he can't do is stand in the pocket with Ilya.
That's true.
That
kid got some knockout powers.
Yeah.
Woo, this is gonna be a fireworks. You know, that fight was in 2 weeks?
Yeah. It's coming up.
Oh shit. Yeah, this is definitely the one fight that you don't want to miss out, you know. And stay tuned, you know. All right. So now, Bay Area fighters, stay tuned. Fans, come check out DragonHouseMMA.com. And Zhong Lo Cage Fighting Series number 11 is going down November 9th at Keysar Pavilion. Again, follow me on Instagram, subscribe my YouTube channel, and follow Edwin. Get a ticket from him directly so he can get a little credit for it. And we'll see you guys November 9th. Zhong Lo signing out. Peace.